Hello everyone, we got something to show you today actually. We got sent this from good old Rockstar.
Not bad, huh?
The cool thing is, if you move it a certain way, it looks like they're riding.
It's a poncho that they sent me for some reason to say thanks for the support.
That's what happens when you shill out, everybody.
I did a good review of Red Dead. That was before the microtransactions arrived.
Yes.
So we might have to go back and revisit that.
Yeah,
now.
we
Maybe
really
they're
have
like
to do
trying
that.
to it's like, hey guys, don't talk about those.
Yeah.
Oh, good. My laundry is done.
Guys, we are here to talk about microtransactions, but not Rockstars today. Not yet, anyway.
Remember when we said
they brought a little bit of reprieve with this poncho.
Totally.
We'll come back to that later.
We'll come back to that. Remember when we said that we weren't going to talk about Bethesda and Fallout 76? Well, that was a bit of a lie, people. We are back again.
You liar!
Here to talk about again Fallout 76 and some wonderful new news about microtransactions, canvas bags, and some sales.
It's the end of year extravaganza.
Yes.
Did you say extravaganza already?
Yes, we did then, and we're going to say it again. Extravaganza.
It's an extravaganza, ladies and gentlemen. What better way to finish the year for the Laymen than a video dumping all over Fallout 76? Strap in, people. It's the last time we'll do this for 2018.
Let's do it.
Don't miss this.
So guys, we're not going to go through the whole Fallout 76 saga, okay? You guys have been watching. You know what happened. Ultimately, buggy as fuck game.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
Bad PR. Shitty bag that wasn't actually canvas. And they said, oh, by the way, we're going to change that. We're going to give you a canvas bag now. Everyone was like, okay, cool. Thank you. How long is it going to be, Bethesda, until you give us the bag? Oh, don't worry. It'll only be 4 to 6 months.
I've waited 6 months for this?
We got an email today from someone who actually submitted a thing for the bag.
Totally.
So their details are now in the hands of Russian hackers
Yes.
and being sold on.
Totally.
But they applied for it. They got the note back saying, thanks very much. We've confirmed you're eligible for a canvas bag. You can expect it 4 to 6 months from now.
4 to 6 months.
4 to 6 fucking
Now,
months.
let's just be honest. Like, there is no fucking way that a bag takes 4 to 6 months unless, I'm going to put my Alex Jones tin hat on here for a second, unless they were like, look, we're going to get some Chinese massive
oh my god,
company.
racist Sam. Here we go.
Sam, sexist Sam, racist Ralph strikes again.
Vox is coming for us now.
Yeah, they are. They're going to get some big company, see, I cleaned that up then, big company to, manufacture this bag. But, the big company, regardless of where they are, we're like, hey, we're backed up for like 4 to 6 months. Bethesda's like, fuck it, we don't care. We don't give a shit, we'll make people wait then. If we've got to slot it in there to save a bit of money, that's what we'll do.
Totally right.
That's what happened, everybody.
Yeah, I do think that's the... because we could literally go and find a supplier in Australia now who could produce a canvas bag for us.
Totally.
Within 3 weeks.
Yeah,
no
well,
problem.
we just
Right now, we have a merch store that can
Yes.
literally do this. Like, the merch store that we use right now for our shirts and shit, right? They do this, but we don't sell bags on it. We probably should, by the way.
Totally. Speaking of the merch store, have you checked out our merch store?
Shut up, Sam.
It's damn good.
Have you been to the hottest new Layman Gaming merch store?
So, basically, the idea that this is 6 months wait is ridiculous.
It is
and like,
ridiculous.
6 months, can I just say, this game will be fucking dead in 6 months' time.
It's
what will
already
happen is
dead
that
now.
people like Yong Ye will get in his mail, be like, hey, my canvas bag arrived. He'll be like,
Totally.
I remember Fallout 76.
Yes,
I remember when
yeah.
I used to play that game. I think one thing I do look forward to, though, is E3 2019.
Ooh, that's gonna be
because
good.
at that point, we're going to have a reveal for Starfield, and we'll also have a reveal for the canvas bags.
It's gonna
because
be
they'll
great.
be finally in production at that
That's
point.
great.
Todd can walk up on stage just like carrying it like Joey's man bag.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
it would be actually funny if he did that.
Yes,
that
if he
would
came on
actually
stage.
make me feel better about Bethesda. They're like,
Yeah.
hey guys, by the way, here's the canvas bag. I would get up and cheer.
Please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
You know what else has been a little bit lazy? The microtransactions in the Christmas period. Okay?
It's really bad. Like, we didn't actually cover this story. It sort of
No.
broke a few days ago, but we were like so burnt out on 76. We're like, come on, let's
Totally.
move on. But it's all just sort of piled up in the last few days. So it's a big, gigantic dump.
It's
at
the-
this point, right? It's
yeah.
a big, the layman squatting down.
Yeah.
Okay, let's not go any further. with
I was
that.
going to
Just
say,
leave it right there.
Let me just say, it's Christmas time, so it's the big sack. It comes once a year.
Wow, that's like James Bond joke.
So isn't it time you unwrapped your present?
Oh, I think so.
We're talking about sex, right?
The deal is, in Fallout 76, there are emotes that you can buy,
Totally.
and skins and items for your base, okay? It's all part of the cosmetic store. You can buy them with atoms, but of course, atoms is a bullshit microtransaction currency. You can earn it in-game really slowly and
Yep.
just grind for hours to get it, or you can pay real money for it, okay? In Fallout 76, they've added a Santa suit, which is no word of a lie. It costs the equivalent of 35 Australian dollars.
Totally.
They've added a sign that you can put up outside your base, which is worth about $20. And they've also added some emotes, which I think are worth about $20 as well.
So all up, the game, it costs less to purchase the game than buy these three cosmetic shitty
100%.
things that come in the game, for
It's
God's sake.
absolute fucking robbery.
I
Like,
mean-
the idea that people would spend that amount of money on stuff that's so crap.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just a sign, by the way. Can you imagine being the person that thinks, I think it's a good idea
Totally.
for me to spend 20 of my dollars that I've earned on a sign that sits out at the front of my base? Like, what the fuck person is this?
Yeah, I mean, it is the season to give, Bethesda, and thank you so much for being a very giving company
Just
and
giving us one of these.
and giving us one of these,
And one of these.
and thinking, you know what, it's the time to rebuild our brand. Let's make sure that these three crappy cosmetic, whatever they are, make sure that it's more than the game, because the game's now like $30 or some shit.
I think they sat down and they thought, when pricing microtransactions, what would Jesus price this?
Totally.
That's
What would
exactly-
Jesus?
that was their guiding star.
What would Jesus price this?
But there's something about new money that excites you. You like $100 bills?
Oh yeah, I like
Oh.
new money too.
Oh, most beautiful thing on earth is a $100 bill.
I mean, it really is quite sad. And I guess it's really sad in the context of Fallout 76 as well, because this was an absolutely garbage game that destroyed that company's reputation.
Totally.
That was buggy beyond measure. That was like completely devoid of anything.
Of any life in
of
general.
any life.
It's
Just nothing about this game is good.
I don't think I've ever seen a game. I don't think I've ever seen a company go down with one
Correct.
game. One game.
I don't know, like
Literally. I mean, EA
No,
had it
I don't
coming.
think I've ever seen a fall from grace. Because again, even Star Wars Battlefront 2 was a good game. It was
Totally.
just shitty microtransactions.
Yep. And look, EA had it coming with like FIFA Ultimate Team
Sure.
and shit like that. Like, you know, so it's,
These guys have completely destroyed their reputation.
Totally.
And I guess it really is, you know, this is why they did this, microtransactions. The reason 76 exists is to sell microtransactions.
Yeah.
There was no commitment to making a really fantastic, awesome game that moves the franchise forward and all that. No, it was entirely about creating a live service model
Totally.
that they could milk and do exactly what this is. So to see this brand sell themselves out like this and treat consumers this way, even at Christmas time, the spirit of giving. This is
Yes.
the one time of the year where you're meant to be like, hey guys, we know we fucked you over.
look-
Sorry about this, but here you go. Take this stuff for free. Merry Christmas.
At least it's worked, okay? Because the sales have come in, right? And the sales for Fallout 76 digital and actual physical are looking real good.
Well, I mean, if by real good you mean the absolute worst.
48% lower than Fallout 4, everybody.
Yeah, we reported on sales figures, of the retail sales figures a while back, and I think they were as low as 20% of what Fallout 4 was selling.
Totally.
Okay, so huge difference in retail sales. But a lot of people were saying, okay, fair enough. However, people's patterns have changed since 2015 or whatever
Sure.
Fallout 4 was. Everyone's buying digitally now, so I'm sure the digital sales will be fine. Superdata reported today that the digital sales of Fallout 76 are 48% lower than the sales of Fallout 4. So you've basically taken a franchise, and instead of growing its audience and making it more successful, you've basically halved it. You know,
Halved it.
overnight. And it's just such a shame to see a company with such a beloved franchise as Fallout just immediately cash in on it.
Totally.
And to see it just destroyed overnight for just almost no reason at all.
You know what else is down 48%? Hype for any other Bethesda games coming out in the near future, if not forever. Like, honestly, I cannot see anyone being hyped for, as hyped for Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
or Starfield.
There's
now.
still hype,
No
but
way.
everyone's very skeptical. I believe there is just as much excitement for seeing the Starfield reveal as there is for the Canvas Bag reveal at this
I
point.
agree.
I think at this point, people are more on board for the Fallout memes
Totally.
than they are for the Fallout game. That's it for 2018 and our coverage of Fallout 76. It's been one hell of a year.
It has been one hell of a
Last
year.
year, it was Star Wars Battlefront 2 that really put the Laymen on the map and just, really brought a lot of people to the channel. This year was Fallout 76.
We
So
love you,
Todd,
appreciate you.
we want to say thank you so much for bringing so many new subscribers to the channel, man. We couldn't have done it without you.
We
No
thank
way.
you, we love you, appreciate you. And we thought, why not finish with a poem for the year? 'Tis the season to be buggy, and games that need a fix. No stockings needed when you have canvas bags, and games like Fallout 76. What a gift Fallout will be. It will be so nice. Especially when Christmas microtransactions are already half price. What a joy it will be, spending all holiday time playing games released in 2018 that look like they're from 1999. But as we sign off with another year gone, we can't wait for next year when Bethesda does even more wrong. Thank you very much, everyone. Love you.
Really
Appreciate
wish you had cleared that with me first.
I love you. Appreciate you guys.
That
Thank
was
you
the
so
most
much.
cringe moment on the entire channel
We
all
thought-
year long.
Nah, had to put it in. Love you. Appreciate you guys. See you guys next year. Thank you so much for all the people that watch us. We can't wait for next year. We've already got the opening meme for 2019 ready. We're very excited to show you guys. We'll be back in about 2 or 3 weeks. Have a great holiday and a great Christmas. Great Happy New Year. See you, family.